My name is Die A Dred End, and we are in A Dred End. Okay. I was going to play War of the Walkers today, so if you're expecting that, well, for some reason it won't load, and I'm not quite sure why. I'm sure we'll talk about that in a few minutes. Right, so where were we in this playthrough? So this one, I'm not entirely certain how much more of this series we're gonna do. Probably a bit more, but the thing is, I've started to work on the progression system, changing it, and I'm trying to make it SDX as well. And my guess is both those things are going to screw with everything. Plus I want to change the quest line, and those kinds of things tend to wreck the player. Right, so Mr. Bonecracker! Hi, how's it going? Yeah. Like I said, I was going to try to play War of the Walkers today. It would have been Horde Night, but for some reason, my game just won't load. It'll load the other one. Like I can load it through the normal, like, system, but then if I try to play my saved game, it doesn't do that. So I don't really know what's going on. Trekker. How's it going, Trekker? Yeah, I'm just trying to explain what's going on with my thing here, because we should be in the other game, but can't get it to work. So that's okay, I guess. I'm just trying to like re-spool up on what the heck I was even up to here. Okay, I see. I had a bunch of these. I think I was showing off the new Molotov on a stick. Those are not legit. I said I was gonna get rid of those. Oh! Of course that frickin' happened. When you drop Molotovs on yourself, you frickin' burn. It hurts so bad. Okay, where's some water? Use. Holy crap. I am seriously dying. Ooh. That's the beautiful thing about Molotovs, on the other hand, is that they, you know, burn pretty easily. If I had a legit one, actually I do have a legit one. Or maybe it's not legit, I don't know. Whatever, whether it is or it isn't. This is what I was talking about. Molotov on a stick. So if it gets knocked over, mostly hit by a zombie, it's going to you know, fall over and burn the zombie. Yeah. Anyhow. Good. So carrying around what you do, planning much better, drop base and just put them Molotovs on the pathway. Yeah, that's sort of the idea, right? It'd be cool if I could find a way to not have them path around them, but they don't generally path around them, actually. They tend to path through them, with occasionally hitting them. So it could be neat to kind of design a base in this one that was... Well, you could actually do all kinds of things. You could use ladders. You could use arrow slits, apparently. I don't know if you guys have been watching Jawoodle at all. That's one thing that he's been doing. So, it's weird. They act kind of the same. It'll be interesting. I might have to try some stuff with that one though, too. See what other weird stuff goes on. Okay. I probably don't have much on me because I would assume I've taken most of it off for Horde Night. So probably don't have my shovel and whatnot. Boing. Is there gonna be slavers in here? Hello? No. Okay. So yeah, I'm just trying to get myself back up here. Well, the baking soda goes there. Doesn't seem to be the right place for it. These are probably my tools. Ah, yes, yes. Yeah, I really do need to go back, and that's kind of the one thing I find, that if sometimes I'm playing other people's mods, I'm a little bit less likely to do modding myself. I'm trying to make this big video, but I haven't quite finished it yet, so it's taking quite a while. These ones have nothing on them, but they probably had this. Whereas that is an actual pickaxe, but I don't have a thumbnail for that. And this one is a fire axe. Okay. I see how coming back to the game, this is actually kind of a good experience, because now that I'm coming back to this game, I'm like, what are these things? And they don't have proper icons, and that is not good. Okay. Good experience. Modify. Let's take this off and put this one on. It is now a shovel. Boom. Yeah. Okay. Oop. Oop. Where are you? There he is. Is 9:36. Where are you coming at me from? Ow! Oh god. Run! Ow! Dang it. Oh god! Ow! Come on, use that thing. Come on. You know what I should have been doing is just using my freaking thagomizer on this thing. Come here, buddy. Do or die. I could use my handgun. Nope. Didn't work. Okay, handgun time. There it is. Whew. Alright, I see no work zone is in here. Good morning. How's it going? Ooh, it's dark now. Okay. Yeah, so, get those arrows. Probably don't need the meat off of this thing, but I'm gonna grab it anyway. Even a hatchet? Yeah, it is like a hatchet. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, Jaul's force field base. Yes, that's right. Though I don't know. There's not really much of a necessarily a reason to build that one that way for using the Molotovs, but we'll see. Thank you for hello triggers. Dr. Dred, yes, yes. Dr. Dred, okay. By the way, saw your end stage POI on No Work Zones video earlier. Oh, really? I'm gonna have to check this video out. This shovel's gotta be fixed too. For some reason it still doesn't work the right way. Can't jump as high in this mod. That's true. I'm probably used to... oh god! Ah! There's a freaking dog there. Okay, puppy dog. F off! No! Out of bullety bits. Oh god. Okay, just climb a little bit out of the light. You're fine. Whoa. Okay. Need to get out of here before something else comes and gets me. You need some more medicine on you. Use. Whoa. Ah! Oh, right. It's nighttime. Of course, in my mod, they can see me. Well, then. We are going to have to get our act together pretty quick. Okay. All right. Yep. They're all coming for me. I'm parched. Use. Okay, 1. Sorry, I can't read more chat here. Whoa. Is that a cop? No, that's just a big old zombie. Oh, dang it. Ooh, that was also kind of close. Right, but I still can hit pretty hard on this mod. Okay, we're good. Brain reset, I think. Ow! Oh, you little jerkus. Come on, use that thing. Get out of here. Okay. I think we'll have to be careful because there's probably still a lot of other dogs from that pack around. But I'm just not sure. Okay, then. Hi, Mom. How's it going this morning? Okay, now that there's a lot more people here. Once again, my game from War of the Walkers isn't displaying correctly in the mod launcher. So I can't launch it from there. And then when I try to launch it just any other way, it won't let me. It won't let me, like, play my game, the save game. So I'm gonna play this for today. Yeah, that's what's going on. Hopefully I can get the other one to work today, well, between episodes here. And then that would be good. Alright, less thirsty. It's kind of an interesting experience because I've discovered that, yeah, I need to get more icons going still, which I kind of knew. Yeah, I really do need to get back to more heavily modding this thing here. Okay, where was I on all this here? Let's go over here. You know what? Until I sort myself out. What shoes do I have on? Dang it, they know I'm here. Got my puffy little shoes on. Nope, not going that way. Ah, there he is. He's just a little guy. Boom. Yeah. Okay, that guy's dead. Alrighty. Up. Alright. Hide. Are these lights? Why are they being so weird? Oh, because I have my headlight on. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, chat. Back to chat. He spawned in the middle of the map, close to the POI, to your POI. Yeah. You you can explain to New Workzone what is the starter. Respiricides, yes. Respiricides are. I'm gonna have to go into creative menu. Respiricides. So which one? You start off with these ones, I guess? I already have them, so I'm not going to use them, but you start off with these guys here, and you end up using them to basically boost your stamina up, because in the game, it's a little bit, well, it's weak, to put it lightly, for Alpha 17, and they allow you to be able to do more stuff early on. I tried to give it, like, I don't really know, maybe more the feel of Alpha 16 when it starts. I didn't, like, go back to Alpha 16 and actually test to see how precise it was, but it feels like you don't have immense amounts of stamina still, but you're not, it doesn't feel as hindering for it, so it's not too bad. But then, like, you can go through the game and you can, well, actually, I don't know that you can find many of these ones. These ones are eventually going to be in, this is just, I guess, just some XML work I need to do. Are going to be found in, or maybe you can probably find these already, but it's probably pretty rare, just due to the way the loot tables work. You can find them in pharmacies and stuff, so yeah, that's going to be where you can get these guys, but they're a little bit stronger. I think my... really? I think something has gone on with my localization file. Might have to fix it. No, it still seems alright, so why... I don't know, I'll check that. That seems a bit odd. Bit off. I don't know what's going on there. Anyhow, and then these, of course, are, if you wanted... I think I made these mostly for me to test them. Like, I could take off my respiricides by doing that, and then the buff that's ultimately responsible for it gets rid of them, but this is like it kills them. But what they are, in reality, is there's research into artificial blood for various things. Some of them, of course, are using like artificial fluorine kind of molecules to bind to oxygen, to carry it in your blood at a higher density than hemoglobin does, and thus gives you more oxygen. Yeah, so that's like the short version of that. Okay, anyhow. You are half asleep? Gotta rewatch it. Was tired, but had to play it. Practice makes better, right? Indeed. Something like that. Don't know what I'm saying. Sorry. No worries, man. No worries. Zombros see you at night? Well, kinda. They see you the same. They say the same in it. It's sort of based off of what Max Fox did in Fennec Mod Death Mode. I liked it a lot myself because it made it a little more interesting at nighttime for me. It made it like a little more difficult for people, but it makes the nighttime scarier again when you have more zombies. I don't know, that's how I see it. You know, I don't think I have a major healing factor in this either. Boy, I'm so used to just like running around like a crazy maniac that I got two points. So max health does not increase yet until fortitude level 5. Hell then. Da-da. Da-da. There. That'll be better. Okay. So yeah, even during the day, they do see you. They see you from 100 blocks away instead of the normal, like, 20 or 30. Can't actually remember the original distance. But, that means that they can... In the daytime, they slowly make their way to you, right? It takes a long time for them to get to you. But in this mod, at nighttime, because they can see you from a longer distance, and they can run at nighttime, they catch up to you pretty quick. So it ends up being a little more horde-like at night. And anyways, it generally forces people to either get good at fighting at night, or to do like more crafting and stuff at night, and less looting and such. I don't know. I really like it. Like, I mean, you know, not to say that people who are coming out at night aren't good, but it forces you to, you know, make sure that you're ready to fight at night, and not just go out and lollygag kind of thing. As you saw earlier, like, I got almost owned within a couple seconds there. Dang, it was Horde Night, but don't care. Need to learn this one. Yeah, it was Horde Night, but yeah, I don't know what's up with that other game. It's like a stamina buff. Yes, it's a stamina buff. Cause nod description yet. So hard, no clue, and the name. Dr. Dred. Can't even pronounce it. Okay. Go ahead, keep scaring me. Okay. I will. Yeah, I wonder what it actually says in the thing here. I could go take a look, but I'm pretty certain I wrote descriptions for them in the localization file. I know I redid the localization file a little while ago. So I don't know why it's not in there. I don't know. The localization file is one of those weird ones where it's like, it's not a modlet, so you have to do the localization all yourself. So it's weird how it fits in. I'm guessing the Fun Pimps will fix it in this alpha, but I haven't really been reading the forums. Yeah, like this guy here can probably, if he turns around, he'll probably see me. From quite a distance. Unless I hide. I've got my puffy little shoes on, so I'm a little bit extra quiet. It's weird. They don't work quite like I want to. Like, the stealth system needs kind of, well, in my opinion, needs 3 values. It needs smell, stealth, auditory stealth, and visual stealth. Because, you know, right now I should be quite hidden in the dark. And then, because I'm not moving, I should also be pretty quiet. And I don't have anything meaty on me, I believe. Oh, never mind, I have meat. So I should be sensed by that. Anyhow. When I was 16, I was kind of irked by how annoying it was to sneak through a POI and have it, have the sleepers wake up on you, even if you were being stealthy. Quote, stealthy. So I decided I was going to put in puffy little shoes, which is basically just like some shoes with lots of cottons puffed all around them, right? Plunk. She's dead. Anyway, that's the whole story behind that. But unfortunately, they are all glommed into one thing. Well, actually, smell doesn't work anymore. Smell was taken out a while back, because it didn't add anything to the game. I don't know. Classic Fun Pimp response. Right, I can't jump nearly as high. Ugh, don't like it. Okay, anyhow, I was kind of gathering up some cement, wasn't I? I did that. Okay. So let's see. I kind of want to start developing a real base in this game. I mean, I had a bit of a base, but then my game got a little bit corrupted. One of the chunks where I had my base got corrupted, and that was kind of annoying. Okay, wait a second. Also teach him about how to get an easy bike. Oh yeah, easy bikes. Go take a look. Let's go take a look to see if there's easy bikes. There's a garage up there. Some of these ones might not have them because depending on when I spawned in the game, they may not have it. Just simply because, like, I'm pretty sure I upgraded everything. Oh, there's one. Yeah, so no work zone. I don't know, man. Maybe you have a bike or not in your garage, or maybe as a kid you were, you had a bike or two in your garage when you're growing up, or in your yard or something, right? But what I've done is I've been like, why are there no frickin' bikes anywhere? In the world. They obviously exist, yet they're all gone. Absolutely every single one of them. I didn't put any in a yard. I figure ones outside might have degraded, kind of like this one did. I don't know. I don't even know why this car is so degraded. I mean, probably been sealed in here since the beginning of the apocalypse, and yet it's kind of degraded. It doesn't really make sense, but that's okay. So I put bikes in these things. Man, the diffuse map on this thing is so weird. Some of the shaders are just so goofy looking. Anyway, so I put the bike back in, and if you want, you can like pick up the bike, and then you have a bike. There you go. Easy bike. You just put it down, plop. There you go, another bike. So that's easy bike. Yeah, bikes are in garages. Not every garage, but a lot of them. Because I think it makes sense. I don't want to, there's some things I'd rather make easy for the player, like, like I said, zombies can see you at nighttime, but on the other hand, you can shoot them in the head. But on the other hand, don't shoot them in the body, because they're bullet sponge bodies. Like in Romero-type zombies, like Day of the Dead. You can shoot the heck out of those zombies, or even the walkers from 7 Days to Die, right? And they don't really give a crap if you shoot the heck out of them, right? It's all about them headshots. Put a chopstick lightly in one of those walkers' eyes, and those walkers are dying. So in this one, you gotta get them in the head. Anyhow, the work zone is new to both. Yeah, we should maybe go take a look and see how new work zone is doing here. Takes a while, eh? But if you love it, then you can keep it up. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of like aimlessly wandering around. One of the things I know I needed to do in this mod was to actually go and find some books. One of the things I did, yeah, we gotta do this, is I added, where in the heck is it? What is it called? I just installed it like a week or two ago. So, come on, brain. It's a library created by those guys, which my brain is not letting me know who they are right now. What do they call it? Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Not all over the points. I installed a library POI from Not a Gamer Gaming. That's what they are. Not a Gamer Gaming. they made a library POI that I put into this. And I think it would be either under L or something else, right? But no. Oh well. Doesn't really matter at this point. Anyway, it's in random gen. And it should show up in areas that are basically not industrial areas. Anywhere you kind of like find a normal library, you should find one. And then you'd be able to... Hello, little rabbit. Am I hungry? I think I'm a little hungry. Oh, you know how to get out. Okay, well, you weren't fast enough. Yeah, so in theory, I adjusted the loot also up to a point where you should be able to get enough out of them, like out of that library to find at least 1 or 2 books of the necessary ones, the ones that are, yeah, please tell me no work zone if you understood what I mean about these respirocytes. They're basically a buff that makes you have more oxygen, which, you know, if you have good stamina, you're good oxygen, you have good stamina, your body works better. So it's kind of like that. Textbooks. So yes, you can probably find some of these textbooks in why on earth are all of these ones have... That is so weird that some of these got all broken. That doesn't make sense. I wonder if my game loaded weird. I'm gonna have to play a bunch of this today and screw up some of these descriptions because they're just wrong. Anyway, the point of these is you use these in a research desk to do experiments. Like, there's this guy here, which is Molotov on a post. So that's, you know, and you do a couple of science experiments, and eventually you should be able to make these Molotovs on a post here. Oh, God. You know, would you do that? So if there's a zombie around and they hit it, then that hurts them. So anyway, let's do restart on a Dred End game. Yeah, well, the thing is, I wouldn't mind doing a restart. I do want to change the entity player to an SDX player, and I want to change the progression. Because I've got this right now, but in my more experimental game, I've taken out perception and intelligence, and this attunement is not in there right now. Because this was an experiment a long time ago when I first started modding on Alpha 17. But then since then, there's been like two or three mods based around magic, so it doesn't make sense to have it in there if it's not done. So I'm not gonna put it in the next sort of version unless I get it done. But and it doesn't really make sense without the lore in the game, so I will probably take that out. I just don't need to take it out right now because I don't want to wreck anyone's game if for whatever reason they've bought into it or whatever. The only thing that really does at the moment is I've just won like a weird experimental thing where like you have this like card that basically, you know, blows up like a Molotov. Basically it was going to be like you infused the card with some sort of commands, that... What? How? I threw that like 20 feet. Okay, whatever. What on earth? That is so weird. I don't really understand why that's doing that. That should just be a normal model. Anyways, yeah, it's kind of like you infused it with certain commands that the world understands. It's like a nanotech-based kind of magic system, but it doesn't really make sense without the rest of the context explaining it, so I'll probably just take it out for now. And maybe we'll put it in eventually. Tunnelfish! Good morning. Yeah, unfortunately I'm not playing a Dred, or I'm playing a Dred End rather than another one. Though I'm not actually playing it, apparently I'm just talking. Blah, 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 blah. Dan Phoenix's flag. Right, we should just go looking for books. Which are the best POIs that have books? I don't know. Get on my new bike. Find out. What I should probably do if I were to continue this game, which I still might. But yes, I was hoping before I restarted to redo the progression, which is a bugger. It's like something that is gonna take a long time. Is there water in there? Okay, good. Or it could take a long time, I should say. Just because of the way that everything is rather interconnected. Like, if I take out all the buffs, which I've done at the moment, it breaks some of the other things. It breaks the various buffs, because they look for certain things in the skills. Alright, I have not enough parkour yet. I'm just little. Actually, I think this building here has a small bookshelf, doesn't it? Go in there and take a look. Obviously a battle here at one point. But yeah, I also changed the range of the zombies so that... You dead? I don't think you're dead. Oh, you are dead. There's lots of little things that are tricky that you don't know nearly as much about in this one, so... Oh wait, this is the house that has the, yeah, that kitchen. I don't recall seeing any kind of bookshelf in that one. Alright, moving on. Seeing a preview in my mind for a video for your mod. Cool. You're gonna have to explain it to me. Though, I do, at some point, want to make a trailer for it. So yeah, let me know. Maybe you have a good idea. This is that house again. Yeah, basically it's just a matter of finding... See, that's kind of the problem, was that there wasn't really like a POI that had a high density of books, per se. Like, by now, I probably would have found it in my rebuilt loot file, because it just has more, like a greater chance of finding them. I spent like a day tuning it so that you would have a higher probability of finding things. I don't know, let's do this one. Just because. Oh, I must be using a spear. Why is it not? This guy's head is so tricky to hit. Done. Yeah, no work zone. You can also do things like in my game, like if you break some of the signs, you can oftentimes get things to use as handles and such. So early game, you're much more likely to be able to fight things. Unfortunately, random gen doesn't have many of the signs around, but in theory, if you were to play it in, say, Navezgane, pretty much every sign you get could get you a type of melee weapon. This one, of course, does get you these rebar clubs. So you can beat zombies down with rebar if you want. Oh yeah, this POI. I remember you. Run! Oh wait, there's a different one. This one's probably not actually going to have any books. Unlocked. Okay. Okay, well that's not really that useful for us. There's an exemplar. Whoa! Man, everything's collapsing here. But early game, you can definitely use things like a piece of rebar or a plank as a weapon. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of philosophy behind some of these things. Is this guy dead? There, he's finally dead. It takes a lot more to fight them with these early weapons, though. So, yeah, just that's sort of how it is. I actually don't want those. Got plenty of stuff like that anyway. Wow, there's 10 people here. Hello, everyone. Yeah, this is just my mod. This isn't War of the Walkers today. I don't. Hopefully, YouTube hasn't changed things too much. Because sometimes YouTube doesn't display the right thing. So if you're expecting War of the Walkers, this is actually not War of the Walkers today. This is my mod. A Dred End. Still an experimental because I'm the guy. He's working on it, all the XMLs and everything by himself. I have help doing some of the models and such, which is fantastic. DBAT is helping me do a lot of them. I've learned a lot about the 3D modeling stuff. Oh yeah, here's a stick too. If on the ground you can find these like sticks, right? And if you don't have a weapon, you can grab an old stick and fight with an old stick. Bash them in the face with it. So anyways, different early game weapons that are like findable. I was gonna just do a simple melee mod, but then a melee modlet got produced, which then sort of like the name space just was gone. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just do an early version of my mod then. So it took more time to get out, but that's sort of the reasoning behind it. Oh, hit that bastard. Get him. Dan Phoenix. It's showing a Dred End on YouTube. Okay, perfect. Good. I did think I had changed it, so... And by the way, hi Dan, how's it going? Where'd I put my dang bike? Over here. Alright. I don't recall whether this one has much in the way of books either. These are much easier ones to get in the head with the spear. Oh, it's 7 o'clock. That happened quick. Is this the one that you fall through? No. Oh, this is this house. This is a house that has some good loot. I'm probably just hitting him in the chest. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, also, no work zone. If you hit the lights, you can then pick them up. Because I thought it was silly that couldn't pick them up in the game. So, come on. Hello, Marlene. Goodbye. Which is like a... Anyway, the light thing is about something like Guppy Cur started, and then I tweaked it to fit my mod a little bit better, so that then, yeah, you can pick all those up, because it's just a bit better in my opinion too. I don't know, if you find a working light in the apocalypse, you're probably not going to leave it around. You're probably going to take it, right? I don't know. I would. Anyway, apparently my one kiddo was pretty noisy this morning, so I might call it here and then try to work out why War of the Walkers isn't loading correctly. Maybe I need to restart my computer? I don't know. Anyway, hopefully I can figure that out. I think they're breaking out upstairs. Die? You're falling all over the place. You sure you're awake yet?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. There must be a wandering horde out there. Kind of terrible timing.
It's not out there.
They're not out there?
Mm-mm.
You sure they're not out here? It sounds like they're out here.
I mean, not.
Maybe they're just inside the house.
They in there.
Stay in there?
Yep.
See?
There's some.
There's some. Come on. There you go.
It's trying to
Are
go
they dead?
up.
I think they're dead. They must be dead.
There are.
There's also based off of Guppy Cur's is the random zombie getter-upper. So like the Romero zombies, the zombies actually don't make a sound when they die, and they have a random timer for when they get up if you've knocked them out, which means that it's a little bit scarier in the fact that you just don't know if they're dead or not. Sometimes they get up quick, and other times they're knocked out for a longer period of time. I think you're dead. Okay. Yeah, that one's dead. I did leave in the XP thing though, so there is you can tell that they are dead by checking your XP counter. Like they're just kicked up a little bit, right? So there's a lot of these fat guys in this house. Okay. Like, this guy's not dead. Not yet. Whoa! Back up. I think she's dead. And she's dead. Alrighty. Walked right past that monster closet. Okay. That one's dead too? So I end up double tapping them basically every single time, just to make sure that they're dead. Yeah, these guys will be in here in just a second. Bam, done. Where are they all? Oh, hi. She's dead. Okay. Marvelous. Time to move on. No Workstone said, had a hard time. Well, first Zombros playing Dread End are not dead. So cool. Scary, but cool. And was hard to, a while, to play dead, find hit points. Oh no, you threw the torch away. Oh yes, the torches. Yeah, I think I might change it back.
That's my car.
Yeah, we'll build this car later.
No.
Well, it takes too much time right now. I don't even know that all the pieces are here. Okay?
They in there.
Well, a lot of the pieces are in there, but I don't know that all the pieces are in there. But you can take them out and play with them.
No, they together.
Okay, I may have to go and put together a little toy car thing. But I'll quickly talk about the torches for No Work Zone. Yeah, so there probably are like some of these torches left in the game, but not so much. We'll just do this for now. Yeah, so once again, if you do find a torch, they're also like the other things. You hit them and you can pick them up, right? And then they would give you, ideally, they'll give you, okay, so apparently they give you these torches. Weird. Doesn't really matter. But these torches are Guppy Cur's torches, and I like that you can throw them and that they eventually go out and extinguish. Now that part was cool. But I also found that the torches that you put on the ground need some work. So placeable burned torch, I think is the one. Placeable burned out torch. Placeable fast burn torch. Yeah, it's probably just for experimenting. So these ones last for a little while too. But they do go out, but then when you come back, oh yeah, you can also just, when you just drop them, they also just have a particle effect that lights up the area. Plus they have these really cool embers and stuff coming off them. They're really cool. I like that. At any rate, yeah, so now that one is gone. But then you leave and come back, and then this one will be relit, which doesn't exactly make sense. So, I don't know. They may need some tweaking. I may not tweak them back up for Alpha 18. Just because out of all the things that there is to do, I think I might cut these ones in Alpha 18. Yeah, because they're just, you know, there's going to be a lot of things to fix back up, and after playing with those ones, unless they get all the little problems fixed with them, I don't think it's as good to have them. They're probably confusing to players a little bit, so they're a cool idea. I like them for a number of reasons, like I explained, but oh yeah, No Work Zone. This is called a Agamizer. It's a club that I put into the game. I don't know if it ever existed or not. Probably something similar. Oh, bam. That is based off of the tail of a Stegosaurus. Got good spikes. It probably wouldn't work very efficiently on real zombies. I mean, it would, but there are better designs. Like the War Pick, which I haven't put into the game yet, but we have a 3D model for. So once we get the War Pick in, it will be probably the best weapon to fight a zombie with. But I'm not gonna even bother with that bird. Oh, no, it's a spider!
Oh my god!
Ow! Jerk. Oh, he's dead. And so is she. And it'd be nice in Alpha 18 if the ambient occlusion also works between floors and stuff. Because having those torches light this room up make no sense. But it also could be a problem with the light manager class in the thing. Like maybe it's because these lights don't register with the light manager that they don't end up getting called as much. I'm not quite sure. Oh, dang you, bird. He's made me bleed out too, probably. I was looking through my list of things the other day that I wanted to add into the mod. And I noticed that there's another one in there for another type of artificial blood, which is like a type of clotting thing. So, in theory, there might even be the possibility of reducing the bleed effect. I don't know, clotocytes? They're like the little platelets that are in your blood. Ah, this is gonna be the tough part. Okay, let's do this. Oh, just gotta stretch. Get myself ready. Alright, I'm good. Alright. Coming up here. Ow, could be a problem. A couple of ferals will end me. Oh! Not being able to hit the zombies will also end me. Yeah, someone wanted a modlet that made it so that the zombies didn't whinge so much about dying or about getting killed. And so after I figured out how to do that, I just sort of like, yeah, I'll try this. I like it, but because it makes it like a different type of zombie, not a fun pimp zombie, but a more of the Romero type. Like I explained. Okay. The loot we want up there. I think this is pretty much done. But no books in this place, I don't think. You're not dead, are you? There you go. Oh! Hi there. I really do like this house, and if it wasn't a house that had sleepers in it, and the sleeper system never respawned, then I would probably make this my base. The reason I like it so much, lots of bows. I don't know. I just like this floor, but it doesn't really make sense for zombies per se to get up in here. If you were to take out this staircase, then this upper floor should be totally safe and no more sleepers should spawn. But anyways, I've talked about that enough in Alpha 16, I think. Never mind Alpha 17 here. But hopefully they kind of fix that whole system up. That would be nice. Scrap stuff. Let's use this. Yeah, anyway, so there's more work to be done on this mod. I just started doing other videos. Oh yeah, no work zone. There's vinegar and also baking soda, and those are used in the construction of a type of block that's like a very high-end block. Let's see here. But you need to probably harvest the arm bones of the zombies so that you can do that. That's why I left these corpses in. There's some. There they are. And so, you basically end up dissolving them. You're gonna need the advanced research station though for that. So the one, I'll destroy this in a second here, but I don't know that you saw this the other day when I brought it into the game. Advanced. Nope, it's not advanced. It's just the research station. Research. And what else would be good? Giant block. Oh yeah, also working on this guy recently. This is one of the next update things. And we also should bring in the digger because I want to get rid of these things afterwards. So we're gonna get rid of them. But yeah, this is gonna be a new type of reactor. It's basically just like a battery bank, but I gotta change the icons, change some things with it. Change its fuel source, because its fuel source is actually gonna be radioactive zombie meat. Kinda. It's gonna be a little bit more complex than that. But that's basically the gist of it. Let's kill those. Show this off in a better light. Putting it there. Oh, I never realized it was off by half a block. That's okay. At any rate, this is the advanced research desk, and as you can see, there's a Molotov on a stick. This is something to come, which is like a shocking block. Different sketches I've done for radiation power, and yeah, just generally stuff that kind of fits in the world. Anyhow, that then, if you do various forms of research, you'll get different blocks. This one is one of them. It's not the final texture. I gotta keep working on it, but it has 24,000 hit points. But it trust me, it's not easy to get them. So, you know, it even takes a lot of shots with this gun just to destroy it. So, yeah, it takes a while. Anyway, get rid of those. Oh, there's a bird in here. Well, let's use the spear. Poke at it, shall we? The spear has a range of like 4 meters. Which I think makes sense, considering, you know, the human arm has a reach of 1 meter, and then a spear can have anywhere from like 6 feet to like 24 feet. So I went with a couple of meters. Anyhow, I'm gonna try to fix my game for War of the Walkers, because it is a Horde night, and that'll be fun. Tomorrow morning, I don't know if I'll stream or not, because it's Friday night, and Friday nights I generally game with Hal, and if I'm gaming with Hal, we tend to stay up like super late, and then I have a hard time getting up at 5 in the morning. So that tends to be how that is. Now, I did not see a single bookshelf in this place. The other thing I was thinking, instead of books, would be somehow figure out a way to make it so that there are USB drives or external hard drives, so that you could access information kind of the way that we access it nowadays. I don't know. It's a little bit tricky there, though. Anyhow, yeah, so it's pretty much that. Yeah, with a can, which I scrapped. I wonder. Oh, I see what you're saying. So that the normal torches have where are they? This one? Right. Huh. Yeah, I think the philosophy behind that is that it's like, you know, it would probably take like an extra step, and thus Guppycur decided not to do that. It is neat though watching the other torches go into the ground, and like if you see a deep pit or something, or at night you can throw them and stuff. And I don't know. Like I said, it's one of those ones that I may not update for Alpha 18 because it's a bit much. There are other things I'd rather add, I think, at first, so it might end up being one of the last things added, if I do add it at all. Hi, Arlene. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. There's a lot of things that are kind of modded in or hidden. So, anyway, if you guys like this stream, hit the like button. You can check out a Dred End mod on the mod launcher, and you know, it just keep in mind it's not done per se. It's not like, say Ravenhurst. It's not that done. It's not that polished yet. I've put polish onto it, but I'm still polishing it. So keep in mind that's the case, and if you have any questions, you can message me on Discord generally, or on some of these videos. I'll try to answer what I can. And I should probably get back to my other base. Where'd my bike go? Yeah, there's an actual map for it that I made, because the random world gen doesn't do what I want it to do yet. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Yeah. Anyhow, guys, I will see you tomorrow. I know, wait, maybe tomorrow. I always say that. That's just like my natural thing to say. It's just like ingrained. I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you tomorrow. But tomorrow may not happen. I might just try to put out a video about Ark instead, which would be probably has a much higher probability of actually being there. You know, I will see you guys tomorrow. Just don't go to sleep. Yeah, if I can nap today, then maybe. But I don't think there's a probability of me napping today. So, you know, it could happen. It could happen. We'll see. Yeah, saw that and saw some dead zombros turn into gore blocks. Yeah, and the gore blocks do decay. So you don't have to worry about cleaning them up if you don't want to. They will go away in like a day or two. They're just kind of gross and annoying until they're there. I don't even know where my base is at. It's over here somewhere, I think. Yeah, it's over here. Good. Thank you, spatial reasoning. Later's all. See you later, Tunnelfish. See you later, Trekker. And no work zone. See you later. Okay. See you guys later. Bye-bye.